Back to our final part this evening. Now, London Bridge is going bananas for World Endangered Species Day. That's today, if you didn't know. And a new exhibition in the capital is hoping to shed light on the decline of the chimpanzee population around the world. Well, public artists and activists Gillie and Marc are behind the new works, which will feature 28 chimps demonstrating 18 different behaviours such as love and grief. Henry has been hearing more.
It showcases 28 chimps in all types of different behaviours, very similar to human behaviours, doesn't it, Marc?
Yeah, look, we thought it was World Endangered Species Day that we actually get the public to realise that chimps, 98% sharing our DNA, are very, very endangered and very, very threatened. And in fact, they are our family, and we want people to engage with them, understand them. They express grief. They laugh, they have love and happiness, they fight, all the same emotions that we do as humans, they have those same emotions.
As you say, this is coinciding with World Endangered Species Day. When was the first time that you encountered this problem with chimps?
Well, we've known for a while that, chimps are threatened, like so many endangered species are, and we did go a couple of years ago to Uganda to actually see the chimps in the wild and to understand a little bit better about the reasons why they're endangered. So we traveled to Uganda to the Kibale forest, and we actually saw them in their natural habitat, which was so wonderful. But we were also educated about the human-wildlife conflict that they were going through and how really their biggest threat is humans, amazingly enough.
I think the most important thing, and why we're doing this exhibition, why we're talking to you, which thank you very much, is to make people aware that our wildlife, and chimps in particular, are diminishing. People just don't know that. In the last 30 years, 80% of the chimp population has been wiped out. And at the current projections, they're saying that within the next 30 years, all species will be extinct from the Earth. So can you imagine a planet without any chimps on it? That's what's happening, sadly.
That's a really alarming stat, isn't it, Marc?
Horrible, absolutely horrible.
It's frightening, and like Marc said, a lot of people don't know this. So by bringing the chimps to London and showcasing, which we've tried to make as accurate as possible, we're really hoping that people can get up close to them, get to learn about them, get knowledge about what's happening, and then learn to love them, and then in turn want to help take care of them and look after them.
It's worth pointing out our biggest hero, I guess greatest influence, has been Sir David Attenborough.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his quote that he's getting repeated over and over again, I'm not paraphrasing it, but he says, how can you care for something that you don't actually know and understand?
Yeah.
And he said, so it's so important that people in London love chimps, and only then will they want to care and protect chimps.
So, as you say, these works have been unveiled in London today. How can people learn about these chimps then?
I'm sure with such an amazing backdrop, the whole of London's going to want to go there and have a look at them. And on every chimp base, we have an amazing plaque that talks about the chimp and the behaviour that they're showing us. And also there's a QR code which will direct you directly to the Love the Last website, where all about them, and then donate to our amazing charity partner WWF UK, and with all that help and support, hopefully we're going to be able to save these incredible animals.
I was actually going to ask about your aims from the project. Is it more about raising awareness, or is it about raising money for the charity, or both?
A little bit of both, isn't it, Marc?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, awareness is very, very important, because without knowledge, people, it's going back again to David Attenborough's quote, without the knowledge and the love, people won't care enough to actually support and want to take care of the animals. So I think it's a little bit of both. So hopefully they're going to get up close to the animals, learn to love the chimps, and then want to help the charity.
Yeah, and it's so important. Look, WWF really only survive by donations. They're stopping hunters. They're helping with conservation. They're already doing the job, and they're the boots on the ground. 99% DNA they have in common with us. They are our family. In fact, we were just sort of talking before that we have a common ancestor. So genetically we're linked to chimps, And when you understand that these beautiful creatures are disappearing before our eyes, people to really know this and get on board and help protect.
But not only that, the sculptures are fun. The chimps are doing great things. I mean, there's a couple of them having a boxing match. There's the loving mother. There's laughing chimps. There's hooting chimps. There's even the big tool-making chimp. It's wonderful to see so many shared Instagram posts and hashtags of Chimps of Family where people are having fun with them. And, you know, that's so important. That's all part of getting to know them and getting to love them.
Yeah, it's interesting. As public artists, we love working in bronze. The reason for that is that people can climb on, they can put their hands around them. This isn't, you know, an art gallery where, you know, you get shot if you touch a piece of art. We want people to you know, kiss and hug and take photographs. So we encourage the public to come out and do that. We love seeing people standing on the top of our sculptures.
That happens a lot, by the way. Yeah. But that's all. So, you know, like Marc says, we encourage that, and that's all part of the learning experience.